Stuttering is a speech disorder that involves broken words or at times repetition. It affects more than 80 million people worldwide. At Smile, I Stutter, they are helping those who struggle with stuttering while also creating a space where they can be heard. The founder of Smile, I Stutter is Michael Campbell, who joins us to tell us all about his nonprofit. It is delightful to be with you.
It's good to be with you too. Thanks.
So let's talk about Smile, I Stutter. This started out of necessity for you and your son.
Yeah, I started it because, honestly, I didn't want him to go through. I didn't want him to go through the same things that I went through as a child. And I knew that I had to do something because no one else was, so yeah. I wanted to do something for him.
So what do you do now? How do you help others and children around the world now?
Honestly, I just be kind to them. A lot of things that I do and a lot of things Smile I Stutter does, it all starts off just by being kind. I feel like that's a lost thing today. Yeah. And always take the time just to listen. Always take time to try to listen to the child that stutters, yeah. Because a lot of people don't want to listen. Mm-hmm. So I like to be the person that listens.
So I was looking at your website, and I really appreciate how you also help provide speech therapy.
Yeah.
Or, connect people, because whenever I was young, I got to kindergarten and I went home and kids made fun of me. And I didn't realize that I had a speech impediment because I couldn't say the letter R. So my name was Quiston Marie Dickinson.
Yeah.
And then a speech therapist completely changed the course of my life. So yeah. I think it's amazing that you all help kind of connect people.
Yeah. Finding a speech therapist is really important, but it's so hard today because speech therapy costs so much money, and to be honest, it's not even covered by insurance most of the time. So, a lot of parents are facing the decision: do I want to fill out my pantry or do I want to go to speech therapy? And 9 times out of 10, you're not going to pick the speech therapy. Yeah. So a lot of things Smile I Stutter does is they do connect the kids to those speech therapy resources.
You have created some own resources yourself, and I'm so impressed. Will you tell me about this book that you kind of co-created?
Yeah, so I co-created this book called It's Okay to Stutter. Mm-hmm. And it's okay to stutter. There's nothing wrong with stuttering. Mm-hmm. I co-wrote the book with a young man named Franklin Edwards.
Yeah.
And together we just thought that it was important for kids to be able to say and write down positive things about themselves. I really feel like the sooner they write down positive things, the sooner they're going to believe them.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I want to jump ahead to a fundraiser that you have coming up, and it is September 19th. It's a golf
the Be Kind
tournament.
Classic.
I love it.
Yeah.
Have you had a golf tournament before?
I have not put one on before.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's a big
It's a lot. Yeah.
So right now you are in need of sponsors.
Yes.
And also players.
Yes.
And even if you're not a golfer, call your friends who might be golfers, because
yeah.
there's a challenge right now of just getting past a hello to get support.
So I have a hard time with letters too. Mm-hmm. I have a hard time with H's, and sadly, hello is one of the first words you have to say when you pick up the phone. So I get stuck sometimes, and I get hung up on a lot. So if there's any company out there that wants to sponsor the Be Kind Classic, or if there's any players that want to play golf at this really cool golf course called Tour 18, it's so much fun, and it's going to be for a really cool cause.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, let's circle back to your coloring book.
Oh, yeah, the coloring book.
Yes, and who inspired this coloring book?
A magazine called Highlights.
I love that.
So I started speaking with some kids in Uganda, and one thing led to another, and Smile I Stutter donated a care package, and inside this care package there were vegetable seeds, there were fruit seeds, there was backpacks, there was coloring books, and there was other odds and end things. We heard later that the kids had never seen a coloring book before, and when they were coloring, they would color underneath the shading tree, and that's what it's called.
Oh, it's so good.
And so The whole purpose of this coloring book is to get is to have children write down positive things about themselves.
So beautiful.
They can start believing it then.
Thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you for coming in and just being a really bright light in the studio today.
Thank you for having me.
And good luck with your golf tournament.
Hey, thanks.
It's going to be so good. To learn more or to register for the Be Kind tournament, go online to smileistutter.org. And you can follow Michael on Instagram at smileistutter.